guys, so today I was feeling super inspired to do some decor, and so I might have gone a little bit crazy in Target. I actually went to Target to pick up a potty for my 2-year-old, which they're putting together now.
I thought building a house was expensive. Home decoration.
So, and then I kind of, it's not that much. So that's my little mini Target haul. I have a bunch of things stuffed in the basket there. And so I'm just gonna do a challenge of completing or somewhat completing my entryway decor with the items that I purchased today at Target and some items that I already had in my home. So I'm gonna start off by putting the wreath on the front door. I got these suction cups from Amazon, and they're supposed to adhere to glass and help you put up your wreath on your glass front door if you don't want to use those metal bars. So that's what I'm gonna be doing here today. The instruction says to clean it with a Clorox wipe and let it dry, and then we'll put the suction cups up and we'll get to putting them on. All right. So this is the front door as it is right now. I am gonna go ahead and use the Clorox wipes and wipe the two center sections, and that's where I'm gonna be placing the wreaths. I think it'll look really pretty there in the center versus super up high. So I really like the suction cup. It's really soft, as you can see. And I initially had some concerns as to whether or not it was going to hold up really well to be able to hold up the wreaths, but it's actually done a really great job. It hasn't moved. It is perfectly strong, and if you live in the Houston area, you know we get a lot of like rain and storms and winds, and that has just remained in the same spot that I put it, and those wreaths just look beautiful all the time. So this rug here is actually a piece of carpet that the builder left in front of the house. It was leftover piece of carpet, and I knew that it was something that I definitely wanted to change. And so you're gonna see me kind of making some decisions in regards to that here pretty soon. So that's just leftover piece of carpet from the interior of the home in some of the bedrooms. So I've moved the carpet out of the way, rolled it up against the wall, and now I'm bringing out this rug that I got from Target. So I really wanted a large rug in this entryway, but I wanted it to look natural, something like jute or wool. And so I found this really cool rug at Target, and I will put the picture up for you to see exactly the make. I think it's one of those from Studio McGee. Really pretty, really neutral, really natural. And I knew I wanted a layered look because I have a front entry rug that I absolutely love. We've had it for a long time now, and you'll see it here pretty soon, but it's small compared to the scale of the door, and it just makes the place look and feel small. And so being that I really love that layered look, I thought it would be really neat to get a jute rug underneath and then put this other smaller rug that I really love on top of that, and I just felt that would really give a really complete luxe and just comfortable look overall. It's really warm, and you'll see it here in a little bit. It's so old, guys, and it was really dirty, and I was trying to clean it, and Dio decided to help me clean it because I couldn't figure out how to get it clean. So he's just sweeping it off a little bit here, and then he's going to turn around and try to dust it. I recommend only dusting it with the flat portion because when we did it sideways, it kind of started to crack the rug a little bit. So yeah, just kind of showing you how we got that cleaned up a little, and I will take that and place it on the jute rug centered to the front door, and I really like the look that this is going to give. I'm interested in putting some plants really on the exterior at the front doors. If you have any recommendations or any thoughts, please go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what are some things you like, some pieces you like to put at your front door. But here is the finished look, and now we are gonna go inside and we're gonna work on that entryway a little bit. So just kind of showing you the evolution of our entryway wall. This is something Dia and I had to measure out the wall and essentially purchase the wood and make all the right cuts. We did use a miter saw whenever we did this, and it took lots of measuring and both of us really just working together, and at the end it turned out beautifully. I think what we're doing at this time is just making sure that all of our seams are perfectly smooth, so we put putty over our nail holes, and then our painter came behind us to prime this. That's what he's doing here before giving it the final finished paint color. My goal for this entryway was really in regards to the decor pieces to show you how you can make a really pretty luxe look and not have to spend a ton. So the green plant, the tree there to the left, is from Target. The lamp on the floor to my left as well is also from Target. So what I'm doing now is just cleaning a mirror that I had already in the house, and I'm just putting it up on top of the table, and next I get my measuring tape to see if it's centered to the table. I'm a stickler for making sure things are centered, so that's just all I was doing there with the measuring tape. And now I'm putting up a second mirror, which I already had laying around the house, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I wanna make sure this second mirror is centered to the first mirror that I put up. So really creating that layered look. And guys, like you saw me doing earlier, don't forget to wipe your mirrors before you put them up so you don't have fingerprints and things on your mirror after you've already put it up. So just making sure everything's centered, everything looks good. Next, I'm grabbing this picture frame of Dia and I. It's actually a hand-drawn picture that Dia gifted me when we got engaged, and I'm putting that up. And I wanted that off-centered a little bit, but I wanted the frame of the mirror behind it to be fully visible, because again here, my mirror is just part of my layering. It's not really my focal point for my entryway table. Putting up that lamp I got from Target. It looks really good. Now I'm gonna grab a plant. I think this plant was also from Target, and I'm just kind of fluffing it, making sure the stems are going where I want it to go. I played with this a little bit here because I had one piece of stem that just kept coming out of the bunch, so you'll see that. So I have some little helpers, as you can see. For ease of things, I had everything laid out on the floor. Now I'm just grabbing some photo albums we have to create that textured and layered look. And I'm gonna place that little white pot on top of the photo albums. And next I have some candlesticks, and they are brass in color and just really slim. So I'm gonna just use those to kind of fill those little empty spaces that your eyes might be drawn to. I didn't want the table to be super heavy in regards to items. Now next, there's this tray. I got this tray from Target, and it's new. It has this really natural stone feel to it, and it's really good if you're coming from the front door for you to be able to just drop things on that tray. I thought it was really neat, and I'm just putting that right in front of my picture frame. Now, in regards to my everyday look, this is probably what my entryway table would look like on an everyday basis. But being that it was the holiday, I wanted to grab an old wreath that I had and just add it to give a little bit of a festive look to the area. This was really neat, and adding just layer and texture again because that wreath has a wood frame around it that is an arch. So it breaks up some of the squares that I had going on really well and just adds a nice little touch to it. I love it. And here comes my other helper, aka my husband, aka Dio. So I really wanted to make sure that I had everything the way I wanted it to look. So that basket on the floor I got from Target, and these are just some throws that I had at home already. I mainly purchased my throws from Kirkland's just because I love the texture the material has, and they always have really neat ends like the tassel look or the kind of the split look there at the end. So I was just putting everything back into my basket. I like that look of neat or organized chaos a little bit with the blankets. And so just creating that and making sure the colors look the way that I wanted them to look and just adding the accent of that pillow. And we are finished. My helpers are really excited to be a part of this video. They actually kept shouting action and cut the entire time. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This is part one of more to come and for our decor series. If you would like to see more, please comment, like this video, share this video with your family and friends. And if you gain any inspiration from this, please let me know. It encourages me to just keep doing more. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Until next time, enjoy, fam.